Elder Advisors, their slogan, don't go broke in a nursing home. Larry Weiss may be absent today, but he is here in spirit. His energy is alive. And with us now is Michelle Hurst. You're a case manager, right, Michelle?
Yes.
Okay, we'll talk about what that is exactly. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
And Steve Langdon as the, wait a minute.
I'm much happier with Michelle here. You're so much happier.
Superstar attorney, isn't that what Larry gives
Keynote speaker.
Keynote speaker, superstar attorney. What else? He's got all kinds of little adjectives for you. It's all
Probably
good.
Fabulous. What else? What do you think?
Handsome.
Handsome.
He is that.
All kinds of good stuff. But you know what? Out of the three of us here, only one of us got married recently.
Ooh, and I think that's Michelle. Congratulations
Yes,
to
thank
you.
you.
Come on, show him your ring.
Let me see. Whoa. Wow, you didn't have to go that close. Yeah, about blinded me there, Michelle. Well, congrats to you.
Thank you.
Okay, before I get to what you do for Elder Advisors, because it is a part of a team. It's a team effort, definitely. You're the attorney side of this, and a lot of moving mom or dad into a facility is law. You know, it does have to do with legal matters, and that's what your expertise is in, right, Steve?
It's legal, but it's also emotional because you got to take that pressure off their shoulders. That's really where Michelle comes in and the Elder Advisors team, because they are there with the clients every step of the way. Now, I know I got married because I was there, but if you ask me to find my marriage certificate, my marriage license,
right.
I don't have a clue where it is.
Me either.
I don't have a. Those are the kind of things that we need, though, if we're going to try to protect 100% of a married couple's assets or half of a single person's assets. We got to have those kind of documents. That's where Michelle, I mean, whether it means going to the house or sitting down at the kitchen table, but just holding the hand to make sure that we get all the documents we need so that when we go to the caseworkers there at the Medicaid office, they cooperate. We got to have their cooperation, or we got to force them to cooperate. But when we have all our ducks in a row, it's so much easier.
You say that very well, because you're exactly right. For folks who maybe you heard a rumor that it might cost you between $6,000 and $10,000 to live in a senior facility. That's true unless you get a hold of experts like those at Elder Advisors. Okay, Michelle, as a caseworker, and I'm not exaggerating about possibly going through $6,000 to $9,000 a year or $10,000 a month, not a year, a month. That's real.
Sometimes it can be more than that.
Whew.
It just depends on the facility, what the care is needed for the actual person. And sometimes it can be up to $12,000 a month.
And I tell people all the time, you know, in a year's time, you're going to blow through $100,000. So I don't care where you are on the spectrum.
But you don't have to do that.
You don't have to.
No, you don't.
Right. That's only if you sit still and do nothing. If all you do is write checks, you're going to blow through $100,000 a year.
And everyone will be happy, but you.
Yeah, right. The facility will be happy. The state will be happy. But if you come and sit down to us, because we got a couple workshops coming up, one on Monday, the next on Tuesday, one on Kentucky at Crittenden Drive at
6 p.m.
Okay. What's the facility?
That's going to be our Kentucky workshop. That's going to be at the Hilton Garden Inn on Crittenden Drive.
And then on Monday, we're over on October 4th at 6 p.m. Hilton Garden Inn here in Louisville. And on the Tuesday, we're over in Indiana.
And we're in Clarksville at the Hampton Inn at 10 a.m.
Okay, this is good information, and it's good news. Steve, you're the one that kind of coined that. It's good news, folks, because I think a lot of people go, whoa, I don't want to think about this. Let me put it on the back burner because I'm not looking forward to this. But it's going to happen, and if you get ahead of it, I'm telling you what, you can put more money in your pocket. So, Michelle, as a caseworker, what kind of things do you lead them through? We talked about the legal side, and Steve's got that covered. So what kind of things do you help people who come to you with?
Well, lately I've been kind of covering a lot of bases. For instance, this morning regarding workshops, I had a call. A man had seen it on TV and was asking me, you know, what we do, basically wanting to know about pre-planning. So workshops are very informational because you learn about pre-planning, you learn about crisis planning, you learn all of those things at once. But my job starts basically for the main part with the crisis planning. So I sit down with the clients when, you know, either they're not placed yet in a nursing home or whether we've already had them placed. We help with placement. Autumn Schneider usually does that for us. She's very good at that. And then I start document collecting. I go through a checklist with those clients. Work with them however long it takes, whether we have to meet at the bank, whether we have to go to the DMV, whatever it takes to collect all those documents. And then when we finally get that file complete, then we turn it over to the law office, and then they, of course, work with Medicaid.
So you're critical because I wouldn't even know what I need, where to begin. As you alluded to, Steve, it says, who knows about all the things that you need because you've just never been through it before. So the fact that this is what Elder Advisors does, and that's all they do, and they do it very well, and they're the only ones who do it, that would be, as you said, you talk about taking off weight off your shoulders,
Oh,
Steve.
It takes a huge weight off my clients' shoulders, and they really do it all. And that's the thing with elder advisors, they do it all. So, and I've heard Larry Weiss say this, placement should be a 4-letter word. Because, you know, we've got families who are just overwhelmed emotionally, soon to be financially. They don't.
And now you got COVID.
They got COVID. We know nobody knows where should mom or dad go, what facility should they go in, where should we visit, what's affordable, they don't know any of those things. But when you call elder advisors or you come over to one of the workshops on Monday or Tuesday, you're going to get that information. To be, again, takes that load off your shoulders. And you know what the great thing about workshops too is? It doesn't cost anything.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free information, and it's good information, and it can save you a lot of money. Okay, so Michelle, a lot of companies like to say, you know, we have a family feel, or we're like one big family. But in the case of elder advisors, it's true, because your husband works on the real estate side with elder advisors, Jeff Hurst. So you've been around this probably for quite some time. You know exactly how it works.
That's actually how I met Larry. I was in the nursing field for a long time, then stayed home with my kids for a bunch of years, and so decided to get back in the work field. So I am familiar with the Medicaid side of things, more so on the clinical side, so this is a new thing for me. I'm interested, it's fun. But as far as the real estate side of things, you know, the house selling is very important.
Yeah. If you
because
have to.
You have to know a realtor that knows Medicaid, because it can really screw things up for a family if that house is sold under value.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you got family, and a lot of times it's kids.
Right.
The kids are coming to us because now mom and dad, or mom or dad, you know, they can't stay at home anymore. And now they're in a nursing home. And when we work with the state to get those benefits for those families, if we have to deal with the real estate, if we have to sell the real estate because mom and dad can't come home anymore, well, we got to do it the right way.
Yeah, you got to maximize it.
You got to maximize it.
Yeah.
Again, you got to do it the right way. But again, for a married couple, if one of them's at home, the other's had to go to a nursing home, that's horrible emotionally, financially. We're going to save nearly 100% of what you got. Wow. 100%. You just have to come in and ask. You just got to come in and talk.
Yeah, you can't play the game and win the game if you don't know the rules.
If you don't know the rules, there's nothing you're going to be able to do.
All right.
That's the problem. People are unaware. That's why the workshops are so important. They see these commercials on TV, or they look on the website, and they have no idea.
I don't. I mean, you guys
all
have
of
really
the options
educated
that
me.
are available
Yeah.
to them.
Monday, October 4th at 6 p.m., Hilton Garden Inn off of Crittenden Drive. And then that following Tuesday, we're over in Indiana at the Hampton Inn.
At 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m.
So you're going to be the keynote speaker, right?
I will be the keynote speaker. I will be the most handsome attorney in the office.
No question.
Yeah, so the only attorney there in the office too.
That doesn't hurt.
Yeah, so we'll have a lot of good discussion. A lot of questions can be asked. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, there's a Q&A session, and if you'd like a little one-on-one with elder advisors about your particular situation, everyone's different. They're more than willing to do that as well. There's the information. I encourage you to attend the workshops. I've heard nothing but good things. All right.